Hello guys, welcome back to the Techno Wizard. This is the lecture number 24 of the control system. Also follow us on Facebook, Telegram, Instagram and the YouTube channel for the important job notifications. Okay, so first question is, for the type 2 system, the steady state error due to the ramp input is. Okay, so whenever we are having a type 2 system, the steady state error exists for the parabolic input. Okay, but we are applying the ramp input, so in case of ramp input, error will be 0. So I've explained you a steady state table. Okay, so let me again explain. Okay, if you haven't watched previous, you can see right now. Okay, so first of all, the steady state error depends on the type of input. So we apply the input, either the step input or the ramp input or the parabolic input. Okay, and it also, the steady state error also depends on the type of the system. So the type of the system can be either type 0 or it can be type 1 or it can be type 2 or beyond type 2, but for that the steady state error remains 0. Okay, so in case of type 0 system, if we are applying the step input, then the steady state error is given by 1 by kp. So kp is a position error constant and a is the amplitude of input. And in case of type 0 system, if we apply the ramp input, we are getting the infinite steady state error, and similarly for the parabolic input. And next is, in case of type 1, if we are applying the step input, we are getting the 0 steady state error, and in case of ramp input, we are getting a by kv. So kv is the velocity error constant, and for the parabolic input, the steady state error will be given by infinite in case of type 1. And the last, we have the type 2 system. Okay, so in case of type 2, if we apply the step input, we are getting the 0 steady state error. Similarly for the ramp input, it will be 0, and for the parabolic, it will be given by a by kv. So now in the question it is said that for the type 2 system, it means this is type 2 and we have to find out the steady state error due to ramp input. So we are applying the ramp input, it is equal to 0, so option A is the right answer. Next question is, a unity feedback system has the open loop transfer function g of s. The steady state error is 0 for. So this question can be easily solved by seeing the previous table which I have explained. Okay, so the steady state error is 0 for the step input and type 1. Okay, so yes, definitely this is right. And if it is ramp input and type 1, then the steady state error is given by a by kv. And if it is step input and type 0, then for the option C, the steady state error is given by a by 1 plus kp. And if it is ramp input and type 0, then the steady state error is given by infinite. Okay, so steady state error is 0 only for the option A. Next question is, for the unity feedback system with g of s is equal to 10 by s square into s plus 4, what is the steady state error resulting from an input 10t? Okay, so first of all, the open loop transfer function we can directly find, which is given by g of s into h of s, as it is unity feedback, so hfs value will be equal to 1, so it will be equal to 10 by s square into s plus 4. So now here in the open loop transfer function, two open loop poles are lying at the origin, so the type of this system is 2. Okay, now we are applying the input as, so input is r of t is equal to 10t. So if we take r of s, so 10t is a ramp function, so its Laplace will be equal to 10 by s square. So as it is type 2, the error will be finite for the parabolic input. Okay, but here we are applying the ramp input, so the steady state error in case of type 2 system, and we are applying the ramp input, so it will be given by 0. Okay, so option C is the right answer. Next question is, in the system shown in the given figure, r of t is equal to 1 plus 2t for the t greater than equal to 0. The steady state value of the error e of t is equal to. So here we have to find out the steady state error et. Okay, so now first of all, let us find the open loop transfer function, which is g of s into h of s. So here h of s, it is unity feedback, so h's value is 1. So g of s value, that is forward path gain, is 10 into s plus 1 by s square into s plus 2. Okay, now as the two open loop poles are lying at the origin, the type of this system is 2. So now as it is type 2, the error will be finite for the parabolic input. Now we are applying the input as r of t is 1 plus 2t. So 1 is a step input and 2t is a ramp input. So r of s will be given by Laplace of 1 is 1 by s plus 2 by Laplace of t is s square. So now the steady state error, in case of step input and it is type 2 system, so it will be equal to 0. Similarly for the ramp input, it will be equal to 0, so steady state error is 0. Next question is, the steady state error resulting from an input r of t is equal to 2 plus 3t plus 4t square for the given input is. So this is also similar question. We have to first find the open loop transfer function g of s into h of s. So it will be equal to 10 by s square into 4 plus s. So as the two open loop poles are lying at the origin, so this is type 2, and in the type 2 the error exists for the parabolic input. Okay, so now input here is r of t is given by 2 plus 3t, that is 2 is step input, 3t is a ramp input, and 4t square is a parabolic input. So let us take the Laplace. So it will be equal to 2 by s plus 3 by s square plus 4. So Laplace of t power n is given by n factorial to the power s power n plus 1. So here the t power is 2, so 2 factorial is 2 by, it will be equal to s cube. So input we are applying here is 2 by s plus 3 by s square, this will be equal to 8 by s cube. Okay, so now input we have find as, it was 2 by s plus 3 by s square is ramp, and it is 8 by s cube. So now we have to find out the steady state error. So as it is type 2 system, so error will exist only for this. So in case of step input, it is type 2, so it will be equal to 0. Similarly for the ramp, it will be equal to 0, but in case of the parabolic input, the steady state error will be given by a by ka. So where a is the amplitude of input, so here the input amplitude is given by 8, it will be equal to 8 by ka. So in short, we have to find out the value of ka. So ka value will be equal to, so it will be equal to limit s tends to 0 s into open loop transfer function is g of s into h of s. So this will be equal to limit s tends to 0 s into gs into hs value is 10 by s square into, it was 4 plus s, sorry, this will be s square. Okay, so now s square will get cancelled out. So if we substitute s is equal to 0, we are getting 10 by 4, which is equal to 5 by 2. So now if we substitute this value in the equation a, we are getting the steady state error as 8 by 5 by 2, which is equal to 16 by 5, which is equal to 3.2. So this is the steady state error. 3.2 is option D is the right answer. Next question is, the block diagram shown in the figure gives a unity feedback closed loop control system. The steady state error in the response of the above system to the unit step input. So now input is unit step, we have to find out the steady state error. So let us find the open loop transfer function g of s into h of s. So as it is unity feedback, h of s value is 1. Now here both the blocks are connected in series, so when the two blocks are connected in series, the overall gain will be the product of individual gain, so it will be equal to 3 by s plus 15 into 15 by s plus 1. So the open loop transfer function, which is equal to g of s into h of s, so it will be equal to 45 by s plus 1 into s plus 15. Okay, so now the type of this system will be type 0. So type is 0 because no open pole is lying at the origin. So steady state error will exist, that is it will have a finite value only for the step input, and we are applying the step input. So the steady state error for the type 0 and step input, it will be given by a by 1 plus kp, where a is the amplitude of input. So here we are applying the unit step, so a value will be equal to 1 by 1 plus kp. So it means we have to find out the value of kp. So now the kp expression is given by limit s tends to 0 g of s into h of s, which is open loop transfer function. So let us substitute the value of g of s into h of s. So it will be equal to 45 by s plus 1 into s plus 15. Okay, so if we substitute s is equal to 0, we are getting 45 by 1 into 15, so it will be equal to 3. So the steady state error, substitute this value in the equation 1, so it will be equal to 1 by 1 plus 3, so it will be equal to 1 by 4, which is equal to 0.25. So we have to find out in the percentage. So 0.25, it means it is 25 percentage. Okay, so option A is the right answer. Next question is, a unity feedback control system has a forward path transfer function g of s is equal to 10 into 1 plus 4s by h square into 1 plus s. If the system is subjected to an input of r of t is equal to 1 plus t square by 2, the steady state error of the system is. So first of all, the open loop transfer function g of s into h of s will be given by 10 into 1 plus 4s by s square into 1 plus s. So the type of this system is type 2. So if it is type 2, the error will exist for the parabolic input. So input is r of t is given by 1 plus t square by 2. So let us take the Laplace. So Laplace of 1 is 1 by s plus Laplace of t is 1 by s square, plus this will be equal to 1 by 2. Laplace of t square is 2 factorial by s power 3. So r of s will be equal to, so r of s will be equal to 1 by s plus 1 by s square, plus this will be equal to 1 by s cube. So now this is step input, this is ramp, and this is parabolic. So as it is type 2, the error will exist for this. So the steady state error, so it is type 2. So in case of step input, it will be equal to 0 plus 0 plus it will be equal to a by ka, where a is the amplitude of input. So here amplitude is 1 by ka. So we have to find out the value of ka, and it is given by limit s tends to 0 h square g of s into h of s. So substitute the value, so it will be equal to s square, it will be equal to 10 into 1 plus 4s by s square into 1 plus s. Okay, so this will get cancelled out. So if we substitute s is equal to 0, so we are getting 10. Okay, so the steady state error will be given by, substitute in the equation 1, it will be equal to 1 by 10, so it will be equal to 0 0.1. So 0.1 is option B is the right answer. Next question is, when subjected to a unit step input, the closed loop control system shown in the figure will have a steady state error of, okay, so input is unit step. Okay, so it means the, so first of all let us find the closed loop transfer function. Okay, so closed loop transfer function is given by output is y of s by input is r of s. So we can solve this using the Mason's gain formula. So here we are having, first of all we have to find out the total number of forward path present in this diagram. Okay, so this is one forward path. Okay, and its gain is 3 by s. In the series we multiply the gain, so this is one forward path whose gain is 3 by s into 2 by s plus 2, so its gain is 6 by s into s plus 2. So this forward path is touching all the loop because here is only one loop present, so this is one loop. Okay, this is one loop and this forward path is touching this loop, so the determinant value will be equal to 1. Now here there is also another forward path which is this. Okay, so this is another forward path whose gain will be equal to, so this is minus. Okay, so it will be equal to minus and its gain is 2 by s plus 2. This is also touching all the loops, so its determinant value will be equal to 1 divided by 1 minus sum of all the individual loop. So here only one loop is present whose gain is, this is minus, so it will be equal to minus 6 by s into s plus 2. So this is our closed loop transfer function. So let us simplify this. So y of s by r of s, so if we simplify we are getting 6 minus 2s by s square plus 2s plus 6. Okay, so now we have to find out the steady state error. Okay, so steady state error is obtained from the type of the system. Okay, and type depends on the open loop transfer function. So this is our closed loop transfer function, so we have to obtain the open loop transfer function. So the shortcut is, so the open loop transfer function by the shortcut method is given by g of s into h of s. So it will be equal to, keep the numerator as it is, divided by denominator. Denominator is s square plus 2 of s plus 6 minus numerator. So it will be equal to minus 6 plus 2s. So this will get cancelled out. So gs into hs will be equal to 6 minus 2s divided by, it will be equal to s square plus 4s. So if we take s common from the denominator, it will be equal to s into s plus 4. So as one open loop pole is lying at the origin, this is type 1. Okay, so the steady state error in case of this is type 1 and we are applying the step input, so it will be equal to 0. So option C is the right answer. Next question is, which one of the following equation give the steady state error for a unity feedback system excited by us of t is the unit step plus t into ut is ramp plus t square us of t by 2. This is parabolic. Okay, so now input is r of t is equal to us of t is unit step plus t into us of t plus t square by 2 into us of t. Okay, so this is step, ramp and parabola. So we know that in case of step input, it will be given by 1 by 1 plus kp, and this is parabolic input, sorry, this is ramp input, so its steady state error will be given by 1 by kv plus this is parabolic input, so its steady state error will be given by 1 by ka. Okay, so this is the answer which is matching with the option D. Okay, now next question is, consider the following statement regarding the advantages of using the generalized error coefficient. It means error coefficient we know is Kp, Kv and Ka. These are known as static error constants or coefficients. So first statement is, the generalized error coefficients provide a simple way of determining the nature of the response of a feedback control system to almost any arbitrary input. So this is the right statement. Okay, next is, the generalized error coefficient leads to the calculation of the steady state response without actually solving the system differential equation, right? So we are using this because we have to avoid the calculation. This is a simpler method. Next is, the generalized error coefficient establishes the relationship among the various type of inputs. So this is wrong because it don't establish any relationship. Okay, so it means 1 and 2 is right, option B. Next question is, for a unity feedback control system with a forward path transfer function g of s is equal to k by s plus 5. So what is the error transfer function we of s used for the determination of error constant? So the error transfer function which is denoted by we of s, is given by error. So output is error divided by input is r of s, is given by 1 by 1 plus g of s into h of s. So the error transfer function, substitute the value of g of s into h of s. So g of s value is k by s plus 5 into h of s value is 1. So let us simplify. We are getting s plus 5 by s plus 5 plus k. So this is option C is the right answer. Thank you for watching this lecture. Please subscribe to the Technovizard channel for more such videos.